head coach D'Amico Ryans. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Kate Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go at Mile High. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10 now. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Mitchell again. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st down, Houston.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that means 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready? To the air, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Pass play on 1st and 10. They'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Green Jack. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Another try following the sack. That man, it's Marvin Mims. And a nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Okay,
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
here we go. Set, go.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Set. Cut.
From the 41. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go.
Mitchell up the middle. And he gets around 6 there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that deep.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front for their 13-zip. Nevis with a point after. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. A lot of mass on the move here. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Here we go. 60 red.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Okay.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Hey, go steal. Check,
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready.
Mitchell. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 20-zip lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Broncos nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He'll start from the 39. But he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Texans and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st down,
Here we
Texans.
go. Touchdown.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 45. White. Striker. 3-3. Field. Flat. Hunt.
Back to throw now. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Leave us now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Broncos, nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
For a Denver Broncos.
Now Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Got deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Whoa, heads up play to recover that one. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. To throw, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Texans about set to begin their drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Claw, 10. 22 needle. Set.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Houston.
Zach, ready.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Across midfield at the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Black 40. Flag blue.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Drill green. Black, 95. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Now looking to throw. That's completed right side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
One of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Ready,
I
ready.
keep trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Blue, set.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Spins out of one stop. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Next with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here's Nix. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punting muted out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. He takes it at the 44. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. 45. Red. Cycle. Claws red. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10.
10 black. White. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Final timeout called by the Texans. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Blue striker. Cut.
Back to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, no more excitement here in this 1st half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So a one-sided contest is going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Let's take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 red. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. 50, green, striker, 3-3. Red, yellow.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on the crosser. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Yellow. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ready.
2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
And the Texans 1st down.
Ready, set.
Mitchell off the pistol again. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Hut.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4.
He was brought down.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Quick throw left side complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
They're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on. And he's in yet again. Another rushing score. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos running their offense out once again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 4. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Jukes out a one stop. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Second down carry for Algier. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Nix looking to throw. Finds Mims. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Third and long for Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. He's in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Texans and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Fails to find his running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking to the air here. Flush down out to his left. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got you in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
29-yard line.
Second and 13. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos take 7 points off the deficit.
Broncos 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. This is taken in at the 13. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Intended target was his running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. And 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
White, 50, green, steel, black.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one.
On the double.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hunt.
The give now to Mitchell. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. You set it down, score him at the 38.
Here we go. Set. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Set. Hunt. Red. 38. Ready.
This is Mitchell. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
No luck on the look to his back. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's a throw. Completed to Collins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
We like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll throw it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Revis now for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Ready.
Getting on the ground with Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking underneath for Algier. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He has it at the 33. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Completed over the middle. And And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Play action with Mix. He's calling his own number again. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. They're set up at the 35 now.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come on, set, smash, move, 32, green jack, set,
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Score at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Dropping back to throw. Finds him on the slant. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Texans moments away from a 2-0 start.
60 red, 6, mega, hut,
To throw here on first down. It's his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second and 6 coming up here.
let's set.
We're going to pass it here. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. Sets up a Houston first.
First down, Houston.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Cut out left. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 30.
And the Texans
Ready, black off the 45, set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Down. 10, right, white, hut.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Connects on the crosser. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nix from the gun. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again.
Ready up.
And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way.
Green Jack, red 38. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, grit, 6, mega. Bang.
From the red zone now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black, 60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Hut.
He'll throw it yet again. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
52 blue.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready.
He keeps it himself. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. So the Texans come away with their own win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.